SEED is a very remarkable organization. It takes, I think, as its core mission, figuring out a way to alleviate poverty in the developing world.
It's the way that we as professors at the business school are able to take what we know from our disciplines and convey that to people in the developing world who are trying to build companies.
This is not executive teaching. It's not MBA teaching. It's not like teaching in the Ignite program. It's not like teaching in custom programs. It's not like teaching in the open enrollment programs. It's a totally different beast, if only because the level of gratification that you derive from it is just much greater.
These are very successful business people who are very good at doing what they do in their industries, but are all facing a fairly common problem, which is how to go, for example, from a firm of 50 people to a firm of 500 people. And that's where I think our value added comes in teaching them techniques that we teach people at the Stanford GSB.
I really enjoy teaching in SEED. I think it's both cool and exciting and invigorating as a teacher, and gets you thinking sometimes even about research ideas, because all of a sudden you take this regular world that you're used to and you're flipping it around.
West Africa is a setting where if you have successful firms, where you could propose putting into place practices that we have that we think are correlated with improved firm performance, we have an ability possibly to causally identify some of those effects in a way that we can't here.
You start to think about your own work a little bit differently. That really the opportunity of teaching in our program is to challenge your assumptions about how things work and the baseline assumptions that go into your theories.
In MBA teaching, you don't really see the progress of the students in quite a stark a way. With these guys, you really see the progress, immediately. And so in that sense, as a faculty member, it's quite uplifting.
You get to see the output much more quickly than you do here, in the sense that it'll be 10 years before a student is really in a position to implement something they've heard here, unless they start their own company. These guys are doing it the next day. I come back 6 months later, they've got output.
They take it and they run with it. And if you want to see your ideas translated into action, you should come teach in this program.
They're into what you are doing, and they are going to actually execute. There's not much more a teacher can ask for.
The change in the students is a visible change. You see it on their faces in a way that I have never seen in any program I've taught in, and I've taught thousands of students.
We can actually effect change in the developing world by helping these unbelievably smart and talented entrepreneurs and CEOs get to the next level. If even 1 or 2 companies per cohort grows and scales and creates jobs for people in West Africa, we're doing a really terrific and wonderful thing.
If that is something you want to experience, this is the place to experience it. But, be ready to bring your A game, because they're bringing theirs.